My name is Beth Sherman and I'm head of the ARC Teacher Training Programme. I'm responsible for the running of our initial teacher training programme and oversee a group of deputy heads of our operations staff and a team of about 25 tutors. The ARC Teacher Training Programme is an incredible start to a career in teaching. It provides the highest quality training that one could wish to hope for at the beginning of their career. The aim of the programme is for a teacher or a trainee teacher to gain qualified teacher status. You might have heard that called QTS by the end of year one. And you also have the opportunity to gain a PGCE qualification or postgraduate certificate in education with a university that we work with. In an ideal world, you would stay within the setting that you train in to then go on to do years 2 and 3, which is your early career teachers year, which follows the initial teacher training year.
The journey of an ATT trainee starts before school starts because we want you to be prepared. So there's 2 things that you'll do before you actually get into your classroom. One is you'll have a school orientation experience, which is a week where you're in the school that you're going to be teaching in. You're observing, you're meeting key people who are going to support you on that journey. You're basically trying to understand what's the culture like at this school. Who are some of the people I'm going to be working with in my department, and you're getting sort of a sense of the community also that are a part of the school. And then after you've done your school orientation experience, you join our summer school program. And summer school is 2 weeks of intensive training to get you prepared to be in the classroom on day 1. So that includes sessions with your professional tutor, that includes sessions with people who are teaching the same subject as you, and that includes time to meet one-on-one with the people who are going to support you along the way. So we look at summer school as a way to say, how can you collaborate with people that you're going to be working with? How can you get support from the people who are going to be helping you on this journey? And then also, how can you get the actual training that you need to be leading your classroom when September starts?
When you start your teacher training placement in September, you begin on a reduced trainee timetable. You have lots of support from an in-school mentor who would be present with you in the classroom, ensuring that you have access to real-time coaching, so live coaching in the moment, and team teaching so that you can see some of the best models of particular teaching strategies.
You'll have a reduced timetable, but you'll be working alongside of staff just the way an experienced teacher would, because we want you to get an understanding of what does it feel like to be a part of this community. So you will have classes that you independently teach, you will have classes that you co-teach, and then you will do the other activities that a day-to-day school teacher would do. You'll go to professional development with your school, you'll have parents' evening, you might do additional activities with pupils outside of the classroom experience.
As the year progresses, your trainee loading or your timetable loading would increase. You have 4 intensive training and practice sessions which would be peppered throughout the year to really ensure that you're honing your focus in on certain strategies using the most up-to-date research and evidence base that we have.
The training that you get with ARC Teacher Training means that we're also focusing on intensive areas of training and practice throughout the year. We focus on climate so that you can develop the culture in your classroom with your pupils. We focus on how do you model something in the most effective way so that pupils can get the most from that lesson. And then how do you assess and respond to what pupils have created, produced, written, so that you are able to feed back and help them make the most progress. As you make progress in the year and we see that you're hitting those milestones, your timetable will increase, you'll have more responsibility, and we know that your confidence will increase because you'll be having more successes in your classroom.
That works towards your qualified teacher status at the end of the training year, and just in that last term, we would also hold a graduation ceremony or celebratory event where we all come together to really celebrate the successes and hard work of you as you become a qualified teacher. In summer school, we use a hybrid model of learning where there are some sessions that run online and there is a big face-to-face day and then a university day. Within that, we include asynchronous sessions, so independent preparation, and then they will come to a live session where we do a lot of stand-up and practice. The sessions that are run throughout the year for both primary and secondary trainees also have a hybrid model of learning. There are some sessions which are whole cohort sessions where everybody comes together and we perhaps have an external speaker, but we also have our tutors that facilitate those sessions online. And again, that would take the same sort of structure as it would in summer school. So a hybrid model of learning where trainees are expected to do an independent or asynchronous session of independent learning, and then they turn up to the live session virtually, and again just lots and lots of practice so that what is embedded in their practice in the session they can take into the classroom the following day. It's really important to note that regardless of your training school or your network that you're training in, it is ARC Teacher Training that recommends you for Qualified Teacher Status or QTS at the end of that training year. The training year is made up of 2 core strands. You have your centre-based training, so that is the training that ARC Teacher Training provides you with. That is training that we provide, usually on a Thursday afternoon, and for primary you have some full-day sessions, but it is also from our ITT tutored team. The second component or strand of the programme is the school-based provision, and this is kind of split into 2 sub-strands. So you've got the teaching element, but also support from an in-school mentor. It is also expected on the programme that you do a teaching placement in an alternative setting for 3 weeks, and that would be 6 weeks if you were training to teach in a special school. There are also other training days where you would go and see teaching in an alternative setting. We have lots of support systems in place to support you through this time.